Hi, this is Laura from LiveVisions.com, and today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the Ascendant sign. I notice when I do my videos, I see everybody's always looking up their sun sign, and you need to use the chart calculator below on my website to figure out what planets you have in what signs or house to kind of follow these videos. But what is an ascendant sign? An ascendant sign is different than your sun sign, okay? Like, I'll give you an example. I am an Aries sun, and I have a Virgo ascendant. The ascendant is what people see upon first meeting you. People may look at me and say, okay, she's kind of conservative, she's, subdued, very analytical, she seems to be, analytical type of person. But they really get to know me, and they discover that I'm not as subdued as they thought. Like, wow, this chick can have a temper. Woo, who'd have known? But yeah, so I'll give you another example. Let's say that I'm gonna do a good one. Let's say you're a Leo sun, but your ascendant is Cancer. People, when they see you having a Cancer ascendant, may say, oh, he or she is shy, kind of introverted, a little bit shy when, you first meet this person. But people who really know you, you're very outgoing. You're not shy. You're probably shy when you meet somebody. But when they get to know you, different story. So your sun sign is way different than your ascendant. And your ascendant can tell you a lot about your personality and the type of, a little bit about the characteristics about yourself that will be constant throughout your life. It can give you a little information about the 7th house, because the ascendant is opposing your 7th house. And the 7th house is what? Your marriage partner. So I'm going to be giving you a little information depending on your ascendant sign, what kind of marriage partner you probably would be attracted to. And also, we're going to talk a little bit about what you need. I want to say an ascendant sign is kind of like, what are you here to do? And what is it that you're needing to do in this life? And it's not the true note that I'm talking about. The ascendant is kind of like how you're going to carry out what you need to do. Okay? Look at it that way. Well, I'm going to go and do the videos. Stay tuned for yours. Hi, this is Laura from LiveVisions.com. I wanted to talk to you today and give you a video on your ascendant sign. And this is the Ascendant in Gemini. So what does it mean to have your Ascendant in Gemini? Well, Gemini's key thing is I think. So in this life, you're going to try to figure out many things, and you probably jump from subject to subject, Gemini's ascendants love to learn. So look in your chart to see where you have Mercury, because Mercury is Gemini's ruler. So what is it that you're going to try to think or figure out in your lifetime that you feel compelled to do? It'll give you some information on that. Also, I want to say you're very curious, and you love to ask questions. Geminis are inquisitive people. Mercury is a very, it's the lower mind. It's all about communication. So if you have a Gemini ascendant, you'll be a tucker. You could probably talk about many things. You could be very knowledgeable, and you probably love to read, and you just love to educate yourself on different subjects. Everything's interesting to you. You could get bored easy too. You may notice that if somebody has a Gemini ascendant, now remember this, when someone knows you, they may see a different side of you, because your ascendant is what you show to the outer world, okay? So people who know you personally may see your sun sign, okay? So let's say you have a Gemini ascendant. People may notice you jump from subject to subject. You talk a lot. You're very witty, very quick with ideas. They may notice that you may get bored easy with. It could be relationships you get bored easy too, because, and again, it depends on where your Venus and Mars are as well. But Geminis in general, ascendant, your head is always, your mind is always racing. Your thoughts are going a mile a minute, you know. And I want to say a really good person for you is somebody who can keep up with, you know, your thinking, because you may get bored easy, you know. So somebody who's not really keeping up with how you think, you may get bored of them and say, I'm the next person, you know. But you're very clever, and you can be impatient because you're, you know, maybe you have a thought and it's clear to you and you know the answer, come on, and somebody else, you're trying to figure out and get information from them, and it's just not going quick enough for you. You could get impatient because your thoughts are quick. Not everybody is on that level, you know, with the thinking. So keep that in mind. What else? You could be bubbly. People notice probably that you're a very bubbly person. You could be very changeable, talkative, quirky, and you want to have fun. I'm looking at my notes so I don't forget if you see me looking down. And I will say, some of you can be a little bit more cool and less talkative, which most of you are talkative, I have to say, and intellectual yet also witty, you know. So you like to analyze things and learn. Your manner can be rather brisk. You may say something quickly and have a quick decision because your mind works quicker. You know, it's always racing. You know, you may even sometimes have trouble sleeping or making your mind relax. You know, not jumping around, and you know that could be an issue. And I want to say, your mind is quick, but your attention span may be short, because sometimes if you get bored, you're on to the next thing. Next. So that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, but it means that you probably want to be around really interesting people. Otherwise, you're just bored. You get probably bored really easily. You enjoy debates and exchanging ideas. And you love freedom in relationships, you know. You like doing your own thing, and you may have been labeled the intellectual or the inquisitive or odd child, you know, because, you know, oops, my computer, oh, sorry. And Mercury is your ruling planet. So when it says, you know, like I said before, your key thing is I think, and you can't stop thinking. It's going to be something constant in your life. Your mind is always going to be racing. But what is it are you thinking about? What is it you're trying to figure out? Find out where Mercury is in your chart to give you more information on that. Also, what is on your 7th house cusp? Sagittarius is on your descendant. So you're probably going to be attracted to the outdoorsy types. You may marry a woman who loves mountain climbing, or I'm trying to think of, I'm not an outdoorsy person. Maybe she likes camping or something, you know, I don't know. But an outdoorsy type, she may be athletic, and somebody she could be spiritual, because Sagittarius, a lot of them are very philosophical people, spiritual people, okay? And she could even be a teacher, you know, you could marry a teacher or somebody like this. Somebody who wants to exchange ideas and information with you, you know, that would be important to you. But anyway, this is my synopsis on Gemini Ascendant. I hope it was helpful to you. If you would like to take my classes, click the link below. I have a Basics and an Aspects class coming up. And you know what? Go to my website and look up your chart, because I notice a lot of people, when I'm doing my little videos, they look up their sun for everything. And no, that's not how astrology works. If you're looking up your moon, you have to find out what sign your moon's in. If you're looking up your ascendant, you have to find out what sign your ascendant's in. I'll put an ascendant calculator at the bottom. If you go to my website, it's going to be at the bottom of the page, and you can look up your ascendant there too. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and click the links below, and go to my site, and there's other things on there that can be useful to you as well. And as always, let me know if you like the video, dislike, you know. Geminis, I know you like to communicate. Tell me the truth. Anyway, I will talk to you soon, okay? All right, bye-bye.